We're coming to you today from Arrowhead Stadium, home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Both of today's teams are looking for a win and trying to establish momentum going into this stretch run. So thanks for joining us as the Broncos square off against the Chiefs. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Jack will be kicking off.
The Chiefs will be kicking off to start the game. Morgan back to return.
This one is handled by Morgan. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. Well, John, two very good, very evenly matched teams in this one, and I would suspect a few lead changes today.
When you take a look at both of these teams, one thing jumps out, and that's their ability to play mistake-free football.
Henry in the backfield. Number 91 is there for the tackle. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
It's second down and a long way to go.
On the 21-yard line.
Hold the look. Watch the snap now.
Kansas City goes with a four-man front.
All on us, y'all.
Gets rid of it. Thomas created problems in the backfield on that play.
Excellent awareness to see what was developing and get in position to make the play and drop him for a loss.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
They ain't did nothing. Oh, watch the move. Nothing.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package.
Here we go. Everything you got.
Dropping back. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Sauerbrunn comes into the game for the punt. Parker is the deep return man. From the 41-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Don't make a play. Let's go. We turning it up. No more, fellas.
He'll pass on first down. Under pressure. With the throw. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out. Ferguson comes up to make the play.
Number
at
62.
the 48-yard line. Number 62 is called for holding.
Holding happens on almost every play. It just depends on whether the official sees it and decides to call it.
First and long. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Here we come. Come on.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Going to the air on first down. Tipped away. No, it's caught. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
Ball on their own 43.
So low. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The Broncos with a four-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Is there on the stop. Johnson running hard, going right through the arm tackles. It's third down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Not today.
Leftwich will work out of the shotgun. Play action. Gets the pass off, and he steps out of bounds at the 45.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
All day, baby. Come on. All right, now. Defense, get ready. Let's go, now. Nothing.
He hands it off. Nice play fake. Number 92 is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. Leftwich tried play action, but the defense was right in his face to get the sack.
You know, there aren't too many times when a defender comes in that cleanly and gets a shot at the quarterback like that. That was a big blown assignment.
Will.
Denver using 3 linebackers. Parker, the man in motion.
Everything you got. Deuce it. Let's go. All right, here we go.
With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. Goal. Had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
3rd and long. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Make him dump it on.
Oh, this is too tough for you.
They'll go with the quarter defense. With the pass. Hema is there for the tackle at the 42. That tackle by the corner will bring up 4th down. He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. And he waves for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Keep moving.
Graham in motion.
Hard count. Get it out.
It's a blitz. He can't get away.
If your tackles don't have quickness, that gives those speed rushing guys a chance to push the pocket while creating pressure on the quarterback.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
16-yard line.
Stay soft, man.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Number 6 sends a man in motion. With the carry, keeping him at fifth. Johnson comes up to make the play. At the 20, Henry picks up some tough yards there.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Check it. Here we go, baby.
Kansas City might have difficulty covering all 5 receivers with a base 4-3 defense. Launching the pass deep down the right side. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
And that was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Hold the look. Watch out.
Johnson, the lone back, dropping back the pass on 1st down. With the throw, and he makes the grab. Number 82 didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
2nd and 4.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Hey, watch the screen.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Pump fakes, pressure coming. This pass is incomplete.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Third and 4. Ball on the 45-yard line.
We coming to wreck. It's showtime, baby.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. With the throw, almost picked off.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Morgan sets up, waiting for the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Go make a play.
The Chiefs with a four-man front, looking to run it here. Wesley is there on the stop at the 31. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Yeah, you see me. Do something.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Law is there for the tackle at the 49. Henry has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. Ball at midfield. Well, neither team has scored as the first quarter comes to a close.
The score is tied.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 49-yard line.
Here we come. You can't stop me.
The Chiefs with a four-man front, looking for room. Knight comes up to make the play at the 46.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
2-yard gain, second and 8.
Careful. Be careful.
The Chiefs come out on the 46.
There we go, D.
Hand it off. Play action. He gets there and pulls him down from behind. Number 6. Didn't have a chance to get that one away. They were right there in his face.
You can say that again. That was probably less than a second after he faked the ball to the running back.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Get some slack going.
Kansas City comes out on a 4-3 defense, and they might have some unfavorable matchups against this 5-receiver set. And he hits his target. Smith didn't get enough for the first.
11-yard gain on the play.
Sauerbrunn is ready to punt this one away. Parker into return. He signals for a fair catch.
Yeah, it's on. Don't stop that motor. Say it. We're talking about bringing.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off, and he had it and lost it. Incomplete.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do our thing.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. Leftwich with a man in motion.
Bring it up.
Little misdirection. The 30, the 40, midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, breaking through, and he's in for the score. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
Vanderjagt comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Kansas City is lined up for the kickoff. Morgan back to return.
From the 6-yard line. Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended in a punt. Ball on their own 28.
28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hold the look. Play football. Here I come.
Kansas City lines up in a 4-3. Number 6 with a man in motion. Going to the right. Runs through the tackle. Allen is there on the stop. At the 29. Short gain. Big hit by the defensive end. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Edwards is there for the tackle at the 37.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. To carry it, great fake. Throwing. Jumps and makes the catch. Knight is there on the stop at the 49. Daniel Graham makes a very difficult catch to secure the first down.
When you go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
Let's go now. Defense, get ready.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. With the counterplay, nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Ball at midfield.
On the 49-yard line.
Will. Get it started. Let's go, D.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. Number 6 with a man in motion. Looking long down the right side of the field. Drops the interception. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Get some slack going. It's too much.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Graham in motion.
You see me.
Drops back. Throwing. And he makes the grade. Surtain comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Watch each other back. X, we're talking about bring it. Let's go, boys.
He's going to run it, and he slides down to avoid the hit. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
We gotta believe it. It's our game. Keep moving.
Kansas City lines up in the 46.
Come on. Let's do our thing. We like to crack the rules.
Here they come. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Puts it on the ground. The Chiefs grab the live ball. He was able to rip that one away from the ball carrier. It's 1st and 10, and it appears this one is going to be looked at.
Yeah, and because it's in the last 2 minutes, that call came down from the replay booth.
I thought he was down, and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand, since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
No fumble occurred.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
Yeah, it's important to get the calls right at this point of the game.
46 defense in this time.
Hey, score.
It's a blitz. Throws it, and it's caught. Edwards is there for the tackle.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
I'm coming through, baby. Let's go.
Gets the pass off. Ty Law picks it off. The defender with room to run.
Ty Law is a good cover guy. You want to put him on the other team's best receiver.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 15. The Chiefs line up in trips bunch. Dropping back to pass on first down. Pump fakes, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. Altman is there for the tackle at the 14-yard line.
Any first down play needs to yield some kind of yardage. You don't want second and long too many times.
2nd and 9. Denver with 6 defensive backs. With the pass, the defenders got it. The defense just gave them the ball on the takeaway, but then they give it right back. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Thomas is there on the stop at the 15-yard line.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
2nd and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Come on. No more, fellas.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah, it's on. Here we come. Here we go. It's showtime, baby. One of us will make a play. Here we go.
Hand it off to the back. Edwards comes up to make the play.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
3rd and 4.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Deuce it. Hey, let's go one deep. They ain't got nothing.
Kansas City comes out in a 4-3.
Under 10.
Going into halftime, the score is 7-0 Chiefs.
At the end of the first half, the score is the Chiefs 7, the Broncos nothing. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Elam in to kick this one off.
Start the second half. Parker back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 1. Kansas City can take complete control of this game if they can get this one into the end zone. John, we talked about this one being a matchup of very evenly matched teams at the outset, and that's exactly how it's turned out.
This one's still anyone's game. They've been matching each other move for move. And it looks like this one's going to come down to the team that can take control here early in the second half.
Throws it. Almost intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
There we go. Watch your eyes.
The Chiefs line up in the bunch formation. With the counterplay, Lynch makes the tackle.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Gain of about a yard. 3rd down and long coming up here.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
It's a wrestler. Bring it.
Denver with 6 defensive backs. Rolling out to his right with the pass. And he hits his target. Midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Chiefs.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good. Big opening drive, moving down the field and putting it into the end zone.
That's excellent execution by the guys out there on offense. They look confident, moved the ball, and found the end zone. That's a great way to start the second half.
Vanderjack is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back to return.
Booming kick downfield. This one is handled by Morgan.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
What screen? Not today. Let's go.
Kansas City using 3 linebackers.
Yeah, it's on. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Misdirection. Johnson is there on the stop at the 35-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Gain of 5 on the play. The Chiefs with a 4-man front. Gives the ball off. Leslie is there for the tackle.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and he keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
All right, now. Watch the snap down. Watch the man. Come on, Sam. Come on. Be careful.
A little misdirection. Runs through the tackle. Knight is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. Henry busted through for a few tough yards. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
From the start.
The Chiefs with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Johnson comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
3rd and a deuce.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
This is it, man.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package.
Get some
They give it to the halfback, closing in, gets pulled down from behind. Number 6 fakes the handoff and then gets planted immediately.
You talk about a guy breaking up a play. He was on top of the quarterback in a heartbeat.
Sauerbrunn will come in now to punt it away. Parker lines up deep for the punt return. He's waving for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. It's showtime, baby.
Denver comes out in their nickel package.
Watch your eyes.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gives this one a ride to the left. Nearly intercepted. Lynch had the coverage on the play.
Kennison, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Get me going. I can do it, baby. Stay close now.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Hands it off to the back. Williams is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line.
He seems to put up pretty good rushing totals week in and week out. That's exactly the kind of consistency that you look for in your ground game.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Get it started. Don't stop that motor. Go low.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. It's the call. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Colquitt comes into the game for the punt. Morgan looks like he's ready for the return. From the 27-yard line.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Kansas City using 3 linebackers.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Hands it off. Johnson is there for the tackle at midfield. Just a fabulous run there, John.
What makes him a special runner is his ability to avoid hands and arms so well. It's like he knows just what to do at the very second he needs to do it.
Not today. You gotta believe it. It's our day. Watch the
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3.
Clear! Clear! Blue down, blue down. We're talking about breathing.
This is down to the left. This one will be spotted at the 49. He records his 3rd tackle of the game. Henry is able to get a yard or 2 on the toss.
Second and 9. Ball on the 49-yard line.
How weak, how weak.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Leslie is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. Henry gets the handoff on the misdirection play and picks up 6 yards. To move the chains on 3rd down here, they have to get it to the 40.
Ain't no thing. What's the hard count? Here we come.
They line up in the I formation. Handoff to the tailback. Fakes the handoff with the throw. Knight brings him down before he can reach the marker. Graham caught it short of the 1st down marker. Sauerbrunn will try to pin them inside the 10. Fair catch. Excellent job by the kicking team to down the ball at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, and the punter did his part by placing it exactly where it had to be. He could be a heck of a weapon when he can do things like that.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Will. Watch in. Watch your eyes. Deuce.
A little misdirection. Ian Gold brought him down for his 3rd tackle.
That's another pretty good game. Let me tell you, this is the kind of guy that you can build your offense around.
Second and 2. Ball on the
We've completed 3 quarters of play, and the score is 14-0. Chiefs.
Kansas City, 14. Denver, nothing.
The Chiefs are in control and have the ball deep in their own territory to start off the 4th quarter.
Second and 2. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Leftwich starts out of the shotgun.
Get some slack going.
Drops back.
Go along. Go back.
Pressure. Rolls right. Gets away the off-balance throw. Williams is there for the tackle at the 16-yard line. John, he didn't have enough time to set his feet.
But he still got away a pretty good throw. He's one of those guys that really doesn't lose a lot on his throws when they force him to move around in the pocket. He's always in pretty good throwing position, even on throws off his back foot like that.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. On the delay. Lynch comes up to make the play at the 22. Johnson has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Will. Do something. They ain't got nothing.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Here they come. Sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been able to beat his man and get to the quarterback. I think they'll put some help over on his side.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Here I come. They ain't got enough. Let's run.
Nickelback in this time. Leftwich sends a man in motion. This one is handed off. Bailey is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Johnson, the lone setback.
Hold the look. Lucky. So we gonna take it.
To carry it, DJ Williams stopped him for his third tackle so far.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his tracks. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Deuce it. Hey, stretch. Don't stop that motor.
The Broncos come out in a dime package.
Hey, no thing.
Gets rid of it. And he drops the pass.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Let's turn it up, D.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Stiff arm keeps them at bay. The 40. Foxworth comes up to make the play. At the 49, took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Ball at midfield.
It's showtime, baby. Here we go, baby.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Left wedge with a man in motion.
Keep the throttles down.
This one is handed off. Ian Gold was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet. So that's a gain of about 5. And this is the 10th play of this drive.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it. Let's go, D.
Denver comes out in a 4-3.
Here I come.
It's the toss to the right. Gold is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line.
You know that the guys up front love to run block. All offensive linemen do. Just out-muscle the guy right in front of you. They've done a pretty good job of creating seams and the holes for the backs of this one.
2-minute warning coming up.
It's on.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Again, they convert on third down.
And you're right about that. 3 different third downs on this drive, and all 3, they picked up the first. They just can't get the offense off the field.
Ball on the 35-yard line. And this is the 12th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Denver using 3 linebackers. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go. So we're going to take it. Watch out.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Left wedge with a man in motion. This one is handed off. Kinley is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Denver calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Play of this drive.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Regular. Get it started.
Johnson, the lone back.
There we go, D. Let's do our thing.
Hand it off to the back. Great move, Jeffrey. Warwick Coleman is the man to bring him down. That's his third tackle. Gain of 3.
With the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert.
Here we go, baby. Everything you got.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. Hand it off. Lynch is there on the stop at the 21-yard line. This is a textbook type drive.
And the thing is, everything they've called has worked. Even if it hasn't worked, it still worked.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 21-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Stay at home.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. Pushes off. Ferguson is there for the tackle at the 14-yard line.
He had himself a pretty good game, but you got to give some of that credit to those big guys up front.
2nd and 3 coming up here.
Keep it up. Get it up.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3. Leftwich sends a man in motion. Gives the ball off. Warren comes up to make the play. At the 10. These guys are doing a great job moving the chains and keeping the defense on the field.
Yeah, you got to figure that defensive line and those defensive players are starting to get a little winded after staying out there for so long.
10 yards away from the end zone. So they'll just wind the clock down and get out of here with a win.
Back it up, baby. All right, here we go. Defense is ready. Check it. Stay focused now. You gotta have it, D.
Encroachment number 99.
The offense wanted to catch them offside, but the defense called timeout to avoid the penalty.
They don't need to run any type of play here. The quarterback can just go with a kneel down.
Hey, watch that screen. Don't make a play. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Blue down, blue down. Do something, do something. Let's go. Let's run, man. That's soft, man.
He'll take a knee.
All day, baby. Come on. Keep it up. Here we go, baby. Deuce it. Come on. Hey. Watch this. Watch the snap down. Don't make a play. There we go. Hey, watch the screen. All on us, Sean. Here I go. Let's go. Be physical.
Not much of a contest as the point differential is 2 touchdowns.
Chiefs 14, the Broncos nothing.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.